This video is to show you how you can make a quiz in GoFormative. So I just picked some questions. I like to do the show your work question so that the kids it's not just a multiple choice or it's not just a numerical answer, that they show their work, and then that way I can give them partial credit on their work if they've made a silly mistake. So I've added 2 questions here. On the kids side of things, it's going to look like this. They're going to preview it as a student. They can take a picture of their work and upload it using this. Just that clicks in there. So add that one. I actually was able to add the picture that's currently in here. I wrote it on a piece of paper. I signed into GoFormative with my cell phone, and I went into the quiz and I took a picture and then uploaded it into here. When they come back to their desktop version of GoFormative, it'll be in there, and they can highlight things or do whatever they wanted to in there. So the way that I'm going to assign this, and this is the main reason for this video, is I'm going to assign it. And I'm just going to do it to guest students so that none of my students' names are showing. I am going to schedule open and close times. So if I wanted this to be scheduled for 8 a.m. on Monday morning and close at 5 p.m. the same day, or 3 p.m. We'll just pick 3 p.m. It doesn't matter. I'm going to change this after submission. I don't want edits to be made anymore. I actually want it to be hidden so the kids can't see the question at all. I don't want them to show the answer. So I don't want answers to be returned, and I don't want the answers to be seen there. So when I assign this and I get a link, I can copy and paste this link into my weekly agenda that I use in my classroom. So this is the document that I would put in classroom for the week. The quiz is going to be, if it were on Thursday, I know that the times don't match up. No big deal. It's for purposes here. I'm just hyperlinking that quiz. And when the kids click on this, what they're going to see on their end, and I had to go to my personal account to take these photos, was before it opens, it'll tell them that the assignment isn't going to start until the opening time. It's closed. And then once they take the assignment, they will see this message that they are no longer able to be editing it. So I really like that for short quizzes using GoFormative. If I wanted to change the times, I could come back here and I could change the days if I wanted to be open at different times, different dates, different times. I can also restrict it to individual students. So if I were scheduling this for my honors geometry class or regular geometry class, when I hit this restrict to individual students, the list of my students would come up, and I could send it to just 5 of my students or just 1 of my students and make it visible for them. So I hope this helps you see how you could use GoFormative for a quiz.